Our next performer is Motion. Born in Toronto to Antiguan and Barbadian parents, this lyricist and artist adopted the name Motion as it depicted the rate at which she began showing her talent. An award-winning poet, Motion is the author of the debut collection Motion in Poetry, which was nominated for the Forward Magazine Book of the Year Award. The CD version, Motion in Poetry, the audio experience, was nominated by the 2004 Canadian Music Awards for Best Spoken Word Recording. A big part of Motion's experience is rapping and being an MC and rhyming, coming straight from her hip-hop musical roots. Please help me in welcoming Motion.
Now hear this. Sound poetry's beating bass lines in your waistline, wine hip bones and leaving Jones to throw a hit of this. I fiend for this. Verbalism to rock fellas, acapella buzzer, woofers and tweeters, tapping toes at the teeters on the brink of the next mix. I fade. Smooth over line breaks, pound nouns into walls of sound, hit hard so heads nod, fingers flicker, snap quick, words turn slams into jams like a hype man. Request this, flood they phone lines and text in, view daily on their top 10. We gotta put word on billboard, lay on my metaphors like chords. Dissidents disturb souls when the night falls, so girls can get set to this. Slip into my words like jeans with the right fit, low cut side dip. I need for this to rattle my players' ride, leaving behind echoes, shaking the pavement as we pass. Go. These lyrics to flow, set to get a body low, deep in the cut number 9 on they Seratos. DJs manipulate, setting crowds to a high stage. This verse jumps from page to peel backs from bars and splashing on ice and slip me down your tongue if you want to get nice. Hear them slap sharp snares and your piercing hi-hats, the bass tones kick in the heart like hard raps, rolling as a doo-doo-doo-doo pull up. And comes back, roll louder than the bloop bloop. Fingers and gun claps, words feeding to stream from these thick lips. Strive to equalize letters precise for the right mix. Verbs calling girls to drop it and b-boys to pop it and gangsters to lean back and old schoolers to lock it. Words gotta be classic, souls for the rudies and just a lick of slackness. I'm a concrete flowing, slinging that language to move the masses.
Yes.
Who remembers CC, my playmate?
Come on,
remember the actions? Who remembers that? CC, my playmate. CC, my playmate. Come on and play with me. If you don't, then basically the games that little girls play.
Boys too.
CC, my playmate, come on and play with me, and bring your dollies 3, climb up my apple tree. That one was always our favorite, you know what I mean? What could look cooler than 2 girls in a ring doing that backward hand slap thing? CC, my playmate, come on. Man, we had it down pat. Come on and play with me. Nobody could do it like we could. Hands flying in the winds, the blur becoming the beat, and 1, and bring your dollies 3. Trust me, because for me and Lee, man, it was like breathing, man. I mean, we've been doing this like kindergarten. And when we used to walk home for lunch, Lee would walk backwards just so that we could keep doing our backward hand slap thing. And bring your dollies 3. And it'd be my job to make sure that she didn't trip, even across the street, like watching no cars would come in that crazy corner where that little kid got run over last year. And it'd be my job to make sure that none of the big boys didn't jump out of those woods and pull at her dress or nothing like that. But even with all that responsibility, we never lost the beat. Climb up my apple tree. We always got home okay, till this one day, our arms were like buzzing, man, because for some reason I kept dropping that last one a little hard, and Lee told me, cool down, but then by then I just told her, look, Cause them big boys was all over that new girl. You know, the one that came all dolled out this morning with her hair and ribbons hanging loose, and all of a sudden she didn't look so cool, like when she was standing in front of the class with the teacher's hand on her head saying, "Class, this is Dora, and I want all of you to treat her really nice and blah, blah, blah." But you see, I guess these fools, they weren't so worried about being nice, because one of them had his hand all down in her dress pocket like he's fishing for quarters or something. But then look, I just grabbed Lee and I said, "Come on!" And we start to skip it hard, and we're singing at the top of our lungs, "Slide down my rainbow into my apple orchard." Loud, man. And we just bust through their little melee. We catch on Dora's arms, me on one side, Lee on the other, and our knees are about 2 feet off the ground, and we're singing, "And we'll be friends on 3. Yeah. And them boys just run and gone off looking for some other fool to torture. Now from that day, me and Lee and Dora are like the 3 amigos, man, or something. Always together. Me and Lee tried to teach Dora how to do the CC too. But I don't know. Guess wherever she came from, they didn't do the CC. Dora comes showing us something about, "I went to a Chinese restaurant to buy a loaf of bread. I don't know, for some reason, I never really got into that one, because Miss Lee next door, she's real nice, and I didn't think that she'd like to hear me sing that one. Anyway, Dora's game always seemed like it was better for 2. Mama used to send me up home every summer, you know, and I guess that's what they did when I was gone, Lee and Dora. Maybe Lee couldn't teach Dora how to do the flip, flump, back flap, just like we used to do as fast. Or maybe Dora's game was just better when you had 2. But whatever.